Israel wanders in the desert, chapter 2. Then we turned around and we traveled on the desert road towards the Gulf of Aqaba. That is what the Lord had told me to do. We traveled through the mountains of Edom for many days. Then the Lord said to me, "You have traveled enough. Traveled through these mountains long enough. Turn north, tell the people this. You will soon go through the land of Edom. This land belongs to your relatives, and the descendants of Eshua. They will be afraid of you. But be careful. Don't go to war against them. I am not giving you any of their land, not even a foot of it. I have given the mountains of Edom to Eshua as his own. You must pay them in silver for any food you eat or water you drink. The Lord your God has blessed everything you have done. He has protected you while you traveled through the large deserts. The Lord your God has blessed everything you have done. He has protected you while you traveled through this large deserts. The Lord your God has been with you for these 40 years. You have had everything you needed. So we passed by our relatives, the people of Yeshua who lived in Edom. We turned off the Jordan Valley Road. It comes from the towns of Elath and Ezion Geber, and we traveled along the desert road of Moab, the land of Ar. Then the Lord said to me, "Don't bother the people of Moab. Don't go to war against them. I am not giving you any of their land. I have given Ar to the descendants of Lot. The Ammonites lived in Ar before. They were strong people, and there were many of them. They were very tall, like the Anakites. The Ammonites were thought to be Repahites, like the Anakites, but the Moabite people called them Ammonites. The Horites also lived in Edom before, but the people of Eshua forced them out. They destroyed the Horites and took their place. That is also what Israel did in the land the Lord had gave them as their own." And the Lord said to me, "Now get up and cross Zered Valley." So we crossed the valley. It had been 58 years since we left Kadesh Barnea until we crossed the Zered Valley. By then, all the fighting men from that time had died. This is what the Lord had promised would happen. The Lord had continued to destroy them until they were all gone from the camp. Now, the last of those fighting men had died. Then the Lord said to me, "Today you must go by Ar, on the border of Moab. When you come near the people of Ammon, don't bother them. Don't go to war against them. I am not giving you their land. I have given that land to the descendants of Lot." That land was also thought to be a land of the Rehaimites. Those people used to live there, but the Amorites called them Zamzummites. They were strong people, and there were many of them. They were very tall, like the Anakites. The Lord went before the Amorites and destroyed the Zamzummites. The Amorites forced them out of the land and took their place. The Lord did the same thing for the descendants of Eshua. They lived in Edom. He destroyed the Horites. The Edomites forced them out of the land and took their place, and they live there to this day. The Horitite people came from Crete. They destroyed the Avitites. The Avitites lived in towns all the way to Gaza, but the Horitites destroyed them and took their place. Fighting the Amorites. The Lord said, "Get up, cross the Arnon Ravan, see, I am giving you the power to defeat Shinhan the Amoritite. He is king of Heshbon. I am giving you his land. So fight against him and begin taking his land. Today, I will begin to make all the people in the world afraid of you. They will hear reports about you, and they will shake with fear. They will be terrified of you. I sent messengers from the desert of Kedemoth to Shiham, king of Heshbon. They offered him peace. They said, let us pass through your country. We will stay on the road. We will not turn right or left. We will pay you in silver for any food we eat or water we drink. We only want to walk through your country. The descendants of Eshua in Edom let us go through their land. So did the Moabites in Ar. We want to cross the Jordan River into the land the Lord our God has given us. But Shinhan, king of Heshbon, would not let us pass. The Lord your God had made him stubborn. The Lord wanted you to defeat Shisham, and now this has happened. The Lord said to me, see, I have begun to give Shinham and his country to you. Begin taking the land as your own. Then Shinham and all his army came out, and they fought us at Jazzers. But the Lord our God gave Sihon to us. We defeated him, his sons, and all his army. We captured all his cities. We completely destroyed them, the men, women, and children. We left no one alive, but we kept the cattle and valuable things from the cities for ourselves. We defeated Aror on the edge of the Arnon Ravan, and we defeated the town in Ravan, and even Gilead. No town was too strong for us. The Lord our God gave us all of them. But you do not go near the land of the Amorites. You do not go near the shores of Jabbok River. You do not go near the towns in the mountains. This was what the Lord our God commanded. This chapter is about that Israel wandered in the desert, and then the Lord said that ye must destroy the king Shimon, and he's like the king of Heshbon. And then they described that they wanted peace if they let him through, and they were gonna pay silver for every food and drink they had. Thank you guys for watching this chapter. Bye.